Man, talk about a rough day for the stock market and for SoFi stock, at least as of now. I'm not sure when you're watching this. Maybe things have changed, but right now it's about 2:45 p.m. We're almost into power hour, and SoFi is down 2.3%. All the indexes are down, and a lot of other stocks are down as well. So we have a lot to cover in this video, guys. We're going to break down a bunch of charts. We'll cover SoFi, some other stocks I'm looking at. So if y'all find value, hit the like button and make sure to subscribe. We're almost at 30,000 subs, guys. And if you want some free money for Moomoo, the sponsor of today's video, feel free to use that link down below. Check out all the details. We'll talk more about that later. And with that being said, guys, cheers. Let's dive right into it. So you guys can see right now, SoFi's down about 2.4%. And earlier in the day, this was actually pretty brutal. It got down at $8.80, clearly breaking the lows from yesterday, which yesterday you guys probably remember, maybe not. I'm going to tell you right now, we bottomed pretty much in the pre-market. We double bottomed at about $9. You guys can probably see that if I zoom in a little bit. Yesterday in the pre-market, we double bottomed. Then at open, boom, we popped, and we uptrended pretty much all day yesterday on SoFi stock. Then we sold off a bit heading into close, which wasn't that big of a deal. And today, guys, well, we've sold off all day, pretty much the opposite. Yesterday we uptrended all day and then sold off a little bit at close. Now it looks like we downtrended for a lot of the day, and we're slowly starting to recover now into close. Pretty much the opposite of what we saw yesterday. And you guys can see in the morning today in the pre-market, if I zoom in a little bit, we failed at 940 to about 945. You can see that clear resistance right here, and that's actually where we failed at intraday yesterday at about 3 p.m. Start of power hour. That's where we hit 945, and we sold off for the rest of the day there. So clearly we double topped at 945, sold to 880, took the lows out from yesterday, and now we're starting to recover, and we're actually pushing back over $9. Not too bad. We're up 30 cents in the past couple of hours, about two and a half hours, which is around 3.4%. Not bad. We do have a golden cross on top of that, which is the 50 SMA crossing above the 180 SMA. Not too bad. And you guys can see right here, if I draw this out like this, we are now approaching 910, which was support for pretty much all day yesterday and in the aftermarket yesterday as well. If I zoom in, you can see we sold off to 910 and boom, bounced right off of it. So at this point, now that we're approaching it, we're at it right now, it's a big resistance. And if SoFi stock could break through that point into close, that'd be very, very good in the short term, at least for the bulls out there. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts, as always, in the comments. But that's just a quick thought here on the intraday. If you want to see this reverse to the upside, 910, 915 needs to break. So let me actually set my alert. I'll do that now. Mark is that we're above 9. I'll put it at 915, a little bit above 910. And if that breaks, we could see more upside, at least in my personal opinion. And if we pull up the 5-day chart, let's see what's going on here. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, if we do test 915, start breaking out of there, that would be the break on this 5-day, 5-minute chart as well. That'd be a nice breakout here, as we are now trading in this channel still, the downwards channel, and that start pushing us more towards the top of the channel. And ultimately, if SoFi, guys, were to break 950, which we double topped there yesterday and in the pre-market, if we were to break 950 though at some point, let me set my alert there as well, markers that were above, then we can start really breaking out overall here on the 5-day, which obviously would be great for the bulls. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, guys. We're not quite there yet. So my alerts are set, 915 and 950. Two alerts are set here on SoFi stock. And if I pull up, let's say, the 20-day chart, you guys can see clearly we're down a lot. Let's see how much this thing has come down from 1170, which was the high that hit on the last day of July. So from 1170 to where we are, or where we hit earlier, which was 880, that was a drop of 25%. So SoFi actually got into a bear market. Let me see. Did it claw its way out of there? It's probably still in a bear market now that it's at 907. Yeah, still down 22.5% from recent highs. So SoFi, in just a matter of 10 calendar days, let's see how many trading days that is. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trading days, including today. it is down 25% after doing extraordinarily well, as you all remember, pretty much from April, right? Or May, whenever it was. Yeah, bottomed out in May, and it went from 450 all the way to 1170. And mind you, it is still up a ton from 450. It's still up 100 freaking percent, guys. So there's really no need to freak out. This is still holding an uptrend, arguably, on the 4-hour chart. We're still well above where we were just 3 months ago. Again, we're up 100%, and it's just pulling back, well, quite aggressively after earnings. And let's see if we can start finding some sort of support anywhere in the mid-8s, lower 8s, 9s. You know, that's where I feel like we will find support. I could be wrong. Time will tell. But it looks like that's where we are now. My alerts are set. Let me actually set another one on the downside here. Let me do a mark is at or below alert at, let's say, 875. Let me do that now. Mark is at or below. So if it does break under that point, it will alert me. And, well, we'll see where it goes from there. So let me see some other names that I'm looking at here, guys. And by the way, the markets are slowly turning green. Let me pull up the intraday and show you guys what's going on here as we are heading into power hour, at least at the recording or the time that I'm recording this video. So SPY earlier in the day at about noon on the East Coast hit 445. Man, it got hit pretty aggressively after being in the being at 450 in the pre-market. So dropped $5 pretty much, which was about 1.3%, and now we're pushing back over 448. So we've recovered about 0.8% in the past couple of hours on SPY, and Triple Q in the past couple of hours has recovered from 367 to now 370. It is up around 0.9%. Pretty big recovery there overall, and it looks like we are bouncing aggressively into close, which is great for the bulls. And look at the Dow, guys. The Dow's actually going green. Let me pull that up very quickly. Then we'll cover one or two more stocks. Then we'll wrap up the video. The Dow was down to 35,000 in the middle of the day, and now it's pushing mid 35s again, guys. Now it's at 35.3, and it's up barely. I mean, it's up 3 freaking points, 0.01%, but still it is up when it was down pretty badly earlier in the day. So that's a quick rundown on the markets here, guys. The indexes, they're recovering, no doubt. They're still red, but they're recovering here intraday, which is nice. And let's quickly see some other movers here. It looks like Enphase is going green right now, which this stock, man, has been completely destroyed. It's up 2.3% today, which is good, but overall on the 4-hour, you guys can see we just hit a low after the company reported earnings a couple of weeks ago, really just about 2 weeks ago, not long ago at all. So that's not looking good. Maybe we got some sort of recovery. I don't know. We're not really seeing a confirmation of that, so be very careful on Enphase. Looks like Square is getting squashed as well ever since their numbers came out. This stock went from 80, now it's at 63. Holy smokes. If this thing gets down more, maybe towards the 50s, I might consider that as a trade, considering past price action, although it's not guaranteed, of course. Past price action doesn't predict future price action, but if it does get beaten down enough, maybe I would bet a relief rally would be around the corner. I'd look at it. Even here, it's a little bit tempting. I'm not going to lie. It's very oversold, but I'd give it a little bit more. Maybe if Square gets down to 55, 58, 60, I'd consider it a little bit more at that point. But Square's down a lot recently, it looks like. Let's see what else is down big time today. I forgot. Oh, my gosh. I forgot, actually. Rivian. They reported numbers yesterday, and I completely forgot to cover them. Their stock's down 8% right now. Looks like it is down a good chunk. And maybe I'll save this for an upcoming video, actually, so make sure to subscribe. We're almost at 30,000 subs, guys. Hit the like button while you're at it. And yeah, maybe I'll plan this for later tonight, or maybe tomorrow the video will come out, so make sure you guys keep in touch with the channel. You'll see it. And if you have not gone up to 16 stocks yet for Moomoo, the sponsor of today's video, what the heck are you waiting for? Use that link down below, or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. Once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get 5 stocks right off the bat, and fund it with at least $1,000. On top of those 5 stocks, you get 10 more stocks, and mind you, each of those could be valued up to $2,000. And what makes it even better, listen to this, guys, if you fund your account at least $5,000 on top of those 15 stocks, you also get a free share of either Tesla stock or Expedia stock, and that part of the promo is limited time, so get on it. Use that link down below. And with that being said, guys, cheers. I'll see you in the next one.